Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with the word for today. And the word for today is workmanship. I am his workmanship, created for good works, which God prepared beforehand for me. This brings to my mind a jig. A jig is something that is made to hold a piece of material and then guides tools to work on that material. Now, there's all kinds of jigs for all kinds of purposes. Some are simple and some are complex. Jigs are usually made for one purpose. I imagine that in the same way I have made jigs for a specific purpose, God has made me for a specific purpose. The funny thing about jigs is that they work really well for what they're made for, but they don't work very well at all for what they're not made for. I have a sense that God intends each of us to work really well. I know that many people never quite achieve or produce a level of work that is satisfying or successful or significant or secure. My guess is that they have not discovered the purpose for which they were made, or if they have, they've allowed fear to keep them from engaging in that purpose. I was created by God to be the pastor of Kona Faith Center for a season. I was never satisfied. I never felt significant. I was never successful. I never felt secure until I discovered my purpose and engaged in it. Now, I love what I do. I can't think of anything I would rather be doing. I was made for this. I remember when I was asked to come to work for Kona Faith Center at a significantly reduced salary. Everybody I knew, except for my wife, tried to talk me out of it. They all thought I was crazy. They all thought I'd lost my mind. I even had the fire chief try to talk me out of it. It was really funny. One of the interesting things about most of the jigs that I make is that you can't really tell what they're made for by looking at them. You have to discover what they were made for, and usually it takes someone to show you how to use them. Now, I have jigs that are made professionally that look nice, but just because they look nice doesn't necessarily mean they work well. Some of the ugly jigs I have made work better than some of the jigs I've bought. The key point about jigs, though, is that they primarily work only for one purpose. We are his workmanship, created for specific good works that God decided beforehand. And when we discover our purpose and place ourselves in the hands of the Master, even the simplest jig, even the simplest person is able to create high-quality work. However, in the hands of an apprentice, high-quality work is not guaranteed. So discover why God made you, and then place yourself in the hands of the Master. If you do, you will participate in creating high-quality work that the Master decided to do when he made you, and it will bring you significance. It will bring you success. It will bring you satisfaction, and it will bring you security. The word for today is workmanship. We are God's workmanship, created for good works. Hallelujah. God bless. Check in tomorrow.